DM account on like my secondary. Oh, too late now. Is it going to be annoying? Absolutely. But we're going to proceed forward. Lovely jubbly. Let us speed on into this, man. I'm ready. I don't know if you guys are, but I sure as hell am ready.
Yeah.
Wait.
I forgot.
Let me get a quick spoonful of that goodness gracious.
Like we know what that goodness gracious is. Probably some bull.
Listen, I'm not opposed to de-leveling like this session. I'm not opposed to it, okay?
Don't do me like that, big bro. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, big bro.
All right. Yeah, that's too hot right now. Jesus.
What are you eating?
Oh, yeah.
What are you eating?
It's rice, meat, and vegetables.
Oh, I was looking at Christian.
Rice.
It's rice, meat, broccoli.
Trying to figure out what they're eating. Oh, apple.
All right, my good fellas. Welcome back to second period here in the School Days campaign. The name of this campaign will soon change after this here session because we will no longer be in School Days. We will be inside the door that is open. We will do a nice little summary of last session's events. We had an absolutely lovely beginning to this non-chaotic campaign. Nothing went wrong. Everything was great. No one got sent a Word document about how bad he did. You know, listen, this session went absolutely lovely, okay? We introduced our characters and what they have gotten themselves into. Basically, the 5 of you guys have been enrolled into a national level experiment working with what looks like the beginnings of a new method of creation in its rawest form. The Luminary Engine is like a souped up version of what you guys know nowadays, which is simply ChatGPT, but with a lot more resources and a lot more power behind it, giving it the ability to create anything, maybe? So what does the government decide they want to do? They want to put you guys through a test and see if it can make a simple video game, because what harm could come from a stupid video game, right? Since you guys have passed the test and deemed yourself worthy for this class, after you guys were chosen, you guys passed your test and class is now dismissed. And you guys can head off to handle your own business. So what I'll do is I'll go around the table and ask if there is anything that you guys would like to do between now and your next class with Varden, which would be tomorrow. I'm just going to go from top to bottom of the list. I'm going to give everybody like a minute to think because I want another spoonful. And then we're going to start with you, Sam. Some of this goodness gracious. You can start whenever you want, brother.
See, I don't know.
That's why I'm giving you a minute. I know I just put you on the spot.
See. Are there any like school events or anything?
Yesterday was just the football game, so you missed the after parties, the before parties. Honestly, it's a Monday. It's a
Just
Monday.
a Monday.
It's I would say there isn't too, like, you know, the hype has died down after you guys won the football game. It's a Monday. Yeah, there really isn't too much going on, honestly.
Let's see.
Now Sunday though, like if you would have wanted to do something after class, there's of course stuff going on after class. Like there's after parties, there's all kind of stuff going on. They gotta celebrate their victory. Absolutely.
You know, that wouldn't be Sam's thing. Probably just like normal day activities. Probably go out to eat later. Take Kay somewhere to eat, like Texas Roadhouse or something. Go to the library, work a shift or two.
Okay. Lovely venturings for the day. That's about it. Okay, cool. Yeah, nah. D Peasel, Mr. Francis. Is there anything in specific that you want to do between this class and your next one? He probably not here. I'll go to you, Christian, then I'll go back to him.
So, I'm. You talking to me?
Oh, yeah, you.
Oh, what was
The only guy here named Francis. Is there anything specific that you want to do between the ending of this class and your next one, which is tomorrow?
Let me see here. Bad. I was trying to.
You good, bro?
Right. What's up?
You good?
Let me see. In between classes, Mr. Francis. Not really much I can think of right now, actually. For Mr.
It's all good, all good. If you want, we just pass it over to Christian.
Yeah, I say like
it's all right if there's nothing that you guys want to do. I just didn't want to skip past this and pass on the opportunity that there was something that you guys actually wanted to do.
Oh yeah, I say he go for a good run, maybe chill with the team or something. About it.
Oh, so you would be celebrating with them after their victory?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, with that, I will pass it over to young Christian. Do you have anything for me, good sir?
I think Monday I like to have classes. I don't want to get up early on Monday, except go probably to like rec center, play some ping stuff, catch up with friends there, get to my classes, and then I think before I go home every night I like to go and go to the gym, cardio day, which is boxing, weightlifting day, then and I think like Tuesday I put the heavy classes in the morning. It's more fun to just get them out of the way Tuesdays, and then it's the week. I think I mull over. To be honest, Christo would probably go and visit that again. Did we get a chance to get everybody's numbers? Like, do we have?
If that was something if that's something that y'all wanna put forward, put forward, I don't got no problem with it. Y'all can grab each other's number if y'all want. If anybody's against it, though, you kind of gotta let me know.
Yeah. Would anybody have been against me grabbing their number or like starting a group chat? I guess.
What kind of group chat we talking about? Like just like a regular message group chat or like on the app?
Probably like Discord.
Okay. Is anybody against this?
I mean, Discord.
If it had been a regular if it had been like a regular text group chat, yeah, but Discord's fine.
Yeah, Francis probably
okay, cool.
Join.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get nobody's number.
Where you going with this, Christian?
I think
Mr. Christo.
I get like antsy, and I message them, and I'm like, "Hey, anybody?" And I don't know if they have heard anything.
Specifically, other than Christo, Psalm, Mira, I'm not Varden, Danny, Francis, nothing. I mean, after the class, he was like, "Hey, we'll be back tomorrow, same time." My lovely students.
He said tomorrow
Same
or
time
next week.
Same times.
same time tomorrow.
Francis replying to your message with the throw up emoji.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're meeting Monday night?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I got ahead of myself. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Then I'm extremely anxious because of all the shit that happened yesterday. And I think we had a
And
really
you said you would go there?
no, because I thought I had more time. Okay, so if I'm that's
Why
fucking
not?
crazy.
I actually encourage you to go there.
Cuz so here's the thing. Realistically, we stayed up till like 3 or 4 in the morning and right? Like it was
Yeah.
pretty
Like
late.
3, 4 in the morning.
I went home and just like napped. Like I just fucking straight comaed out where I woke up probably an hour before my classes and my classes start at like 2. And then my classes probably end like 5 or 6 on Monday and I'm like, "Hey, are you all this is what I messaged them. Hey, are you all going to go again tonight? Like I know we're getting money and stuff and that's great, but like I don't know, what are y'all feeling?" And I asked them, "What are y'all feeling like tonight?"
So did he mean the normal time or the time he got there?
We'll say that you asked him specifically the normal time. Like he'll be on time. He's not gonna take a jet to go get Indy's chicken again.
Oh, okay,
I mean, he
cool.
can.
Francis will respond to Christo message like, kind of like in a riddle. He would be like, go to class, not go to class, noodles, no noodles, dot, dot, dot.
Who else responds?
Yeah.
I'll text like an hour later saying, maybe I don't want him to come to my apartment to try to pick me up to go to class. So honestly, I might show up.
Oh, I think I follow up immediately like, I can give you a ride. So nobody creepy shows up.
I live 5 minutes away. I have a scooter. Thanks, though.
I saw it was.
Thanks.
Your
And like, period.
emoji.
Like, thanks, period.
God.
Damn.
Damn.
I don't know you like that. Why would I even like
A period is crazy though.
Period is crazy. It hurts. It hurts so bad.
It would hurt. It would hurt somebody that you know.
I'm
I
saying.
literally text you like that.
Thanks, fucker. The period means motherfucker.
In game it does, yes.
Yeah. In
So
life.
for the group chat, so basically, is everybody saying, "All right, cool, we're gonna show up to the class today"?
Psalm is texting that as they're walking to the class.
Inconclusive.
You can say Danny would respond
Uh,
at some point, depending on obviously what I do during my day, but it would just be
Cool.
like a bit late to back out now.
Fuck you.
Sam, you said you're pulling up to the class. Are you saying early or like as you're on the way to the class for the scheduled time?
What time would the library shift end? Like,
Classes start up anywhere from 6 a.m. Library probably closes around like maybe 4 or 5.
then yeah, Psalm would probably head up there early. Just go see if the door is
How early
locked
are we
again.
talking? Because it's at 11.
Oh wait, 11 at night.
Crazy time.
Yeah,
Let's see. Probably like an hour.
but if you wanna
Just
go
thinking.
early, you can.
No, probably just like an hour. See if the door's still locked.
I thought our class
Okay,
started at
so-
9.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm like, do I have this long?
Apologies, 9 o'clock. Apologies,
Oh, okay.
apologies. That's
We're
on
in
me.
your
I was
time
like-
zone.
I was like,
I
that's
got you.
crazy.
Yeah. Okay. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. So Mira, is there anything specific that you want to do between the ending of the class with Varden and your class today with Varden?
Yes. As soon as
What's
I
up?
get out, I text my group chat and I'm like, y'all, what the fuck is this class? And they're all over it,
I will
so-
say, be very careful with what you tell people because you did sign an NDA.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I still text y'all what the fuck is this class.
You. Let's see who responds back to you, Miss Mira. You actually get a response back from Nikki. You know Nikki is like up all hours of the day. She says, what class? ... Question mark.
So I got into a class which is game development, and it's just crazy.
You get back like almost instantly. I love crazy. I'm signing up.
Oh, this is not like a college class. It's just something I'm doing on the side.
Okay, well, it sounds fun. So like, can I join somehow, or is it like closed?
It's closed now, but I can give you more details next semester.
Lovely. She sends you that, and then she says, "Hey, I'm gonna hit the hay for like 2 hours, and then wake up,
Okay.
do things for an hour, and then hit the hay for 2 hours, and then wake up,
Okay.
take my classes, go to sleep for 2 hours, wake up, take another class, go to sleep for 2 hours." All this explaining is making you tired.
Okay, bye.
You know Kristen and Timmy, they're both asleep right now. So
Mhm.
is there anything else specifically that you wanted to do?
No. Get home, feed my dog, walk him.
Run me a luck check.
Fuck.
Because
You
this dog is a
mean?
puppy. You wanted the dog to be a puppy.
No, I call all dogs puppies. That doesn't mean it's a puppy.
Is
It's
it
a
a
big
puppy?
dog. It's a
Yeah.
big dog.
Is it matured? Oh, okay.
Like 4
Okay.
years.
I was for sure about to roll for shit on your floor. I was for sure about to have you roll for shit on your floor.
Okay, sorry. Let me get into my
Uh,
character sheet. Like,
Nah, you're
that's-
good. You're good. So you arrive home. You damn near get knocked over by this big ass pit bull that could strong arm Brock Lesnar. I don't know
That's
why
his
anybody
name,
would
Brock
choose a
Lesnar.
dog like. You
That's
open
his
the
name.
door and Brock Lesnar strong arms your leg. He's a jumper. Yeah,
Broccoli.
me right in.
not biteable.
broccoli.
Broccoli.
I still need that luck check though.
Okay, I'm here. Ugh. That's a 3.
Can you just roll me a d20 for Mira's perception?
Oh, just like straight.
Yeah, just just a straight d20 for Mira's perception.
Oh god, that's a nat 20.
You know what? I'm okay with this because you have 5 nat ones to go in both sessions now, so I'm perfectly fine with this. A nat 20, you instantly know as soon as you enter the environment of your house, apartment.
Apartment.
As soon as you enter your apartment, something ain't right. You broccoli.
Broccoli, no.
Broccoli. Broccoli, no, you didn't just piss on my. Nah, wait, no.
Bro.
And you look over to the closest wooden chair that you have, and you see bite marks.
My child.
Your wooden chair
My child.
biting on your chair. And then
Can I take in the class?
you see with you to Varden's class?
Mhm.
No. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. And honestly, you'll be glad that I told you to keep him home. You don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, Broccoli just kind of, goes off. He looks sad because he can't go with you to the class, but at the same time, he doesn't want to like look you in the eye because he knows he did something bad because he was biting on your chairs. So he's just kind of off to the side right now.
Okay. Well, I clean up after him, obviously, before I go to sleep.
Yeah, so you went into your house, you thought you smelled pee, but then you instantly clocked bite marks on your favorite wooden chair. Broccoli's currently in trouble. Is there anything else that you want to do?
No, just walk him, feed him,
Lovely,
and
lovely.
then
Almost like it never happened.
go to bed. Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh yeah.
Danny, aka Dan the Man. What you got for me? If you have anything for me.
I do.
What's up?
So, firstly, right after the class, I'm going to check my phone, see if I've got a text from. Can't remember what I named her.
You named her Stella.
There you go. So I'll see if she's text back or not.
You would check your phone to a few texts, ranging from it's getting close, we might win, and then just a bunch of like gifts, like screaming gifts. You will find out that the football team won by 1 field goal. And you would get a specific text that I need a luck check from you now. I need a luck check from you.
Okay.
This could be very unfortunate.
Probably. That's a 4.
Okay. On a 4, she says, I'm glad that one kicker didn't go for that field goal.
No clue about any of this.
You have no idea what she's talking about.
Danny does not really do sports.
Right.
So he goes through, he reads all of these, looks at all the gifts, and he just replies, congrats on the win, up to much now, ? Sends that off.
She says, I've been cheering my ass off for the past 3 hours. I'm about to go pass out after this after party.
He goes, cool, I've had a long day, about to crash through myself. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Congrats again on the win. And then
she says cool.
And then he's just gonna literally do as he said. He's gonna go back, crash for the night, wake up the next day. He's gonna double check his bike because he's worried that it floated down from the helicopter. So he's gonna go over, do a quick sort of check on his whole bike. Just do a bit of quick work on it, make sure it's fine, running all right. Probably grabs a bit of lunch at some point. Goes to whatever class or 2 he has that day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's pretty much it. Again, he would text Stella the next day as well. Hope you're not too hungover, that sort of thing. But beyond that, that'd be about it. And then just wait until his next class.
Ooh, lovely, lovely. Okay, now that we have gotten that settled, for all my people, now that we can actually go and begin the session, let us handle the lovely Josiah ritual. I would like for eyes to be shut because it is time to actually begin the session. No peeking, no cheating. Just because you have glasses don't mean I can't see your eyes open. No covering of the eyes so that you can keep your eyes open. DP, I can see them. I see it. Thank you. I would like for a deep breath to be held in. Nice deep breath and a nice deep breath out. You can open your eyes because you are no longer Christian. You're no longer Ben. You're no longer DP. Miss Priyanka. And Chris, you are now your D&D characters. And it is time for the session to begin. That the session begins in front of that pesky door. For those who decided to show up early, you get to this door a little early. Who is my early gang? Who's my early folks? Who's showing up when?
Like an hour early.
So you would get there at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Who's my on time people?
I mean,
I like a
I
cool
should have said
15.
5 minutes
8:57.
early.
Okay.
Like, I ain't trying to be early, but like 5 minutes before is enough.
Okay. So we got Mira and Danny, like our on time people. What about Christo and what about Francis?
15 early.
Carl. Okay.
Mr. Francis would be late, but not like all the way late. More like,
Like
Everybody-
901.
everybody walking in. He woke up on the lawn of that after party. He just slept on the lawn, and had to take a quick shower and
Oh, like
Yeah,
920?
no, he barely made it. It was gonna say about 9:02, and he
902.
stumbled in there
Okay,
again.
okay.
Yeah, just stumble in there. Oh,
Okay, so for my early folks, Psalm, you would approach. The door is unlocked, and you can, whenever you open said door, you would see a little bit of a different setup than you seen yesterday. There are fewer desks, only only enough desks for the people that are currently in the class, and the only desks that are there is the ones that you guys sat at the previous class yesterday. You would open into the into that same dark classroom with the big large machine in the back, but this time you would actually see Varden actually, hands dirty working on this said machine. You kind of hear like a bing, bing, whenever you open the door, kind of like an alarm. Without turning around, he would say, Psalm, welcome in. I actually could use a hand.
You know too much. You know too much. What
Whatever
need
do
to
you mean?
What do I need to do?
Well, before we can get this good old engine started, we've got to do a little bit of preparations. So we need to do some nice maintenance work. So he beckons you over, and basically what you'll be doing for the next hour, you see once you get to Varden, face drenched in sweat and oils and like whatever liquids would come from this engine. He straight up tells you he hasn't left since last class, and he's been working on this since you guys left.
Someone's
So
gonna-
basically,
yeah.
he's handing you tools. You're tightening specific things, not too tight. Some things you gotta tighten it with all of your strength. You're messing with gears. You're messing with all these kinds of mechanical parts for I'd say about an hour. My on time people, Christo, Mira, Danny, you guys come in. Same thing. Christo, Mira, Danny, Psalm. He literally doesn't look. He just knows. He doesn't look. You guys would see Psalm. I don't know how you would keep yourself together after this hour. You can. It really don't matter if you're dirty or not. But you see,
It sounds dirty.
you see Psalm and Varden working on this machine in the back. Once again, if you guys get somewhat of a closer look, he kind of beckons you guys over. You three, I need a hand. You guys will get close. You would notice that same thing. This man is drenched. He's probably been here since last night, and he would tell you, "Yeah, I've been doing like some final preparation since last class. It's already time for the next class."
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, I've been here a while. Christo, and he just throws a wrench at you. Being that boxer, yeah, I ain't gonna have you roll for it. You just straight up catch it. I need you to go over there to Sector B, piece item 2437, and you see like all of these weird pieces on the left side of the machine that has just all these numbers ranging from 1 to 3,000. And he says, listen, what I need you to do is I need you to loosen it this much, okay? This much. Can you do that for me? Dan the man, a fucking socket wrench. He throws it right behind him at you. I need you to go to Sector B, piece 2,449, and I need you to tighten it this much. Can you do that for me?
As in that much of a turn.
Yes.
Sure.
Lovely. And Mira, think fast. And he throws another big old socket wrench right behind him, right at you. And you just hear
I dodge.
on the ground. Great job. Okay, I need you to go to Sector C, piece number 4. And I need you to tighten it this much.
Okay.
After you guys finish that, he says, all right, class, I think we're good to go. I think we're ready. But first,
A shower.
that works. And that same door from last class opens up. There will be 5 specific rooms. If whatever guys is needed, you guys can go in there, handle your business, and come back out. For whoever needs it, of course. It'll be a custom fitted bathroom, shower, mixture. Whatever you guys need, it's in there. If you need a shower, if you need to simply take a number 2 or a Mr. 1, there you go. It's in there. It's ready for you. You guys can finish that and you could come on back out. He says, all right, it seems as if everybody is ready. We are taking a field trip to the van. And he walks with his hands up like this, very cartoon-like, to the door. My lovely students, let us go.
I'm right behind him.
Where are we going?
Are we really gonna
listen.
follow Miss Frizzle to the Magic School Bus?
Francis, it's
Listen, the machine be fine. We just need to take a field trip. Nice little field trip.
Okay.
And then when we get back, we can start the machine.
Guys, I've been with him for an hour and I've only understood about a quarter of what he says, so I've just learned to go with it.
Great. Everybody be like Psalm. Let's go. And he opens the door. Boom, boom.
Francis is puking his guts out in that bathroom, literally.
So he slowly gets you guys out of the classroom by whatever means needed. If it is not the begging on the knees or a very close to stern look that doesn't look right because he's so tired, he barely has like an eye open. So basically what you guys would see is you guys would be delivered right in front of the class, a all black tinted limo. And basically, Varden would have whatever the driver is, or whoever it is, he would have him exit the car to where it's just you guys and him. And he'll kind of whisper to him, but like he doesn't like whisper as if you guys can't hear him. He says, "I got this," and then he like a too hard slap on the back, and he just beckons him away. He says, "I got it." Varden hops into the driver's seat.
No.
And he opens all of the doors for you guys.
I ain't going nowhere if
the
you're
man.
driving.
What do you mean? I'm a great driver.
You have not slept in at least 24 hours.
I will be just fine.
No.
Shotgun.
You have a whole driver.
I will follow you
Why
on my
can't
bike.
He just drive.
Huh? The driver doesn't know where to go.
Give him directions.
No. I don't wanna. Listen. I just need to take this field trip. Once we finish this, we'll be fine. I promise. Will you guys go if I go to the nearest corner store and buy a Red Bull?
No,
No,
Francis
Why
weekly
not?
falls into the what weekly
you
falls
have
into
a
the limo.
driver.
This driver, I don't need him. I don't need him.
We do.
Oh, fine. Romeo, come on back. And Varden hops in the passenger seat, and does everyone get into the limo? He kind of wants you guys to take the limo, specifically for you, Danny. He kind of doesn't want you to follow on the bike.
If he's not driving, I'll get in the limo.
Okay, cool. So everybody hops into the limo, and you see like he puts, like, instead of like just the address, like a straight up longitude and latitude combination into the GPS, and it kind of like zooms out, kind of like the regular Apple Maps thing. Like you can't see exactly where it is, but like you can tell, like if you was from where that is, you would know where that is. Just like it's just like a map that's not like a map where you can see what's there. And you would see the driver is kind of like taken aback from the place that he wants to be taken to, and he kind of looks at Varden for a second with like a side eye, and Varden just says, "That's why I said I just wanted to drive. Just take us there, and I'll be happy." The driver that you would know as Romeo just shrugs his shoulders. Everybody's in the limo, yes? Okay. So basically the limo would start taking off, slowly headed to where you guys are headed. Varden would get a ring on his phone, and you would hear this conversation, kind of sentences here and there. You would hear, "I know I was supposed to start with that. I just want to get to know the kids more is all. Yes, I understand. I know. It'll be as if I never left. Trust me, that doesn't hamper anything. We'll be right back." Click on the phone, and you guys would notice, like, as you're riding, you wouldn't be like just leaving the campus, but you would also be leaving like the city of Columbus as well. Like you guys are heading like pretty far. I would say after an easy 20 to 25 minutes of driving, you guys will be leaving what would be known as like the regular civilization. You guys are like on like just highway. It's just like straight highway. And then you're at like that, you're at like that halfway point between going from like city streets to like country roads. Like you're at that perfect halfway point. And where you guys would arrive would be strange. The car would stop like on the side of a road. And Varden, kind of looks to the back at you guys, and he says, "You guys can get out if you want or stay in the car, but just give me some time and space, please." And like a tone you guys haven't heard from Varden yet. He exits the car. And for those, does anybody want to exit the car? Or like roll down the window?
Yeah.
Can I check on my phone where we are?
You guys are still in like Columbus, but you're not in like main Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
I mean, and then if you want, you can always can always just like you can exit the car. Like you're still in Columbus. You're just like in a random off road.
I want to take out my. I want to take out my phone and pull up like Google Maps and save the spot, like location wise.
Cool. And then does anybody exit the car?
Yes.
Okay, Sam, Mira, Francis, Danny, you stay in the car?
Yep, I'm just gonna put the window down.
Okay, you put the window down. Okay, so everybody would basically see you are at a cliff road. A cliff road is basically, it's like one of those roadways. It's built along the edge of a cliff or like a steep slope. And then like they're often like carved into the side of like a mountain or a hill. You would see Varden like approach like the cliff road has these like rails that goes like around it. So like a car just can't just like fall off the side of a cliff. For anyone that will want to roll it, can roll me like a d20 for insight on like kind of what's going on. Like simply just because I want some buttons to get clicked, but like you guys will all kind of notice it, but who's gonna either be first or like the person that kind of points it out. Varden is like, you know, kind of putting some distance between you guys, and I'd say a easy like 100 feet distance. You would notice that he stops at like a specific point on this road. Who got a 19? Yeah, just like a flat D20 if you want to roll, like insight on what's going on.
All right.
Francis
Yeah.
and Mira. I think
Me.
got 19.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine if you rolled regular insight. It's fine. I'll just take like what you got on the regular D20.
Yeah, then I just had a 14.
Okay, so Francis, what you would notice, and I'll leave this up to you up to you, Francis, if you kind of want to like pass this information on to everybody, like kind of what you notice. You would notice that like where Varden is standing, there's like a massive dent in the railing that literally like hangs off the side of the cliff from like heavy damage to it. And he kind of like to the side of it kind of puts his hand on the railing, and you see everyone on top of that sees Varden pull out this device, and he like gently, hold on. Nah, this ain't doing it. This ain't doing it. Okay. So, you will see Varden like put this device on the ground gently, and you would see a hologram of a small boy kind of like floats from the hologram device, and Varden would put his hand on the hologram's shoulder, and he kind of just like looks out to the moon view for a while.
Okay. Well, I say after Francis get done puking his guts out over the side of the cliff, he'll tell everybody, I think Mr. Varden is in mourning. In mourning, he looking kind of sad. Yeah. Look like possibly like a wreckage or something that happened. I don't know. I'm gonna stay out of that though. Yeah.
And what you guys would notice is I'd say about 5 minutes later, you would see the hologram starts to like flicker, and it flickers, and then it slowly like dies down as it runs out of battery. After about like 5 minutes after the hologram flickers out, you see like Varden like shakes his head, slaps his cheeks, and he starts heading back towards you guys. After about a minute or so, he makes it over there to you guys. He says, "All right, who's hungry? Because I sure am. We're going to Waffle House. And if you're not hungry, I don't give a damn." And he just hops into the passenger seat of the car. Is anybody saying anything, or is everybody just getting into the car? What's up, Sam?
So I'm just gonna put like a hand on his shoulder and just pat him on the back.
He just kind of just like regards it. You kind of don't really get like a response though. It's just kind of like his eyes kind of open a little bit more. Everybody
back into the limo.
I thought you were about to say fall off the cliff. That's not funny.
No. Fall back into the limo across the seat. Like,
Cool. Okay, so everybody hops back into the limo. So basically, you guys would head at 20 to 25 minutes back to campus. It felt like 20 to 25, might have been 30 to 40, honestly. Back to campus to that Waffle House that Danny and Mira. No, was it Sam and Mira? Or was it Danny and Mira? It was Danny and Mira. Or was it Danny and Sam?
No, it was
Danny and Sam. Danny and Sam. That same Waffle House that Danny and Sam went to, and once you guys get there, he's just like, yes, my favorite restaurant. I love Waffle House. It's good to be here one more time. Hell yeah. Listen, who knows how long it's gonna be after we get that game going. The next time that I'll be able to come here. You see that this Waffle House is empty, and then you see like subtle hints of like armed guards like peeking through alleyways and things like that. But this Waffle House is empty. You guys can go in, and what Varden says is, all right, guys, I've got a nice big booth for us. Dinner's on me. You can have whatever you want, my lovely students. I know Dan the man. Dan the man. You know, you're going to eat your fillings. You got to keep that muscle up. Ow!
My stomach down bad.
Waiter, give me the whole menu. And you see like everyone behind the counter is just like, they just kind of roll their eyes and they start cooking quite literally everything. Does anybody order anything?
Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Yeah. Oh, but so I have so
Okay.
many creamers, by the way. It's like 6 or 7 creamers per cup.
I'm ordering what I normally order.
What do you normally order?
Black coffee. What's the one with everything? It's like the waffle, the hash brown, sausage. What's it
I'm
called?
trying to platter. I don't eat at Waffle House.
Hold on. Let me look it
You
up.
don't?
No.
Wow.
We don't got that.
I guess
don't
you
got-
don't like drama. Wait, Chris, what did you say?
He said, I definitely don't. I mean,
We
I
should
assume
take
they
you
serve
when you're
waffles,
here.
but
Yeah, like everything American breakfast, not like English breakfast. You know, they don't have beans.
good. Apparently your beans are shit.
You might have us. You might have us. So you guys kind of sat
start
down
special.
at the booth, and Varden quite literally just starts gorging. You know, this man can eat a lot. He had a whole 100-piece, ate a whole 100-piece, 99-piece in front of you guys yesterday. This man just starts gorging down. Everybody, you can really, you know, kind of sit where you want, but he'll basically kind of chat you guys up. And he'll ask you guys, you know, kind of the first question is kind of like weird because like you guys feel like he already knows, but he's asking anyway. He's like, oh man, so like what is you guys' like goals in life? What do y'all want to aspire to be? You know?
You know too much.
What do you mean I know too much? Sam, I genuinely want to know what's your true goal in life? You know? Anybody's day could be tomorrow. So what's your goal today? And he starts just gorging down waffles, pancakes, sausage, bacon, everything. Grits, no sugar.
What about you? You talk
Me?
about us a lot. You talk about us more than you talk about yourself. What's your goal? Why did you show us that? Why did you take us there? Are you gonna try to use that machine to bring back your lost loved ones? Is that your goal?
Barton kind of freezes for a moment. Once again, like eyes wide open. He looks at you, Tom specifically. No, of course not. Can't bring back the dead. It's
No, but you
impossible.
can imitate it.
Why would I want an imitation when who would want an imitation and not the real thing?
So I'm just gonna.
Listen, I may have lost my son in a freak accident, but if you were to ask me what I would do to bring my son back, I'd do anything. But using some freak machine that can create a video game, I don't think that's the first step.
Still feel like you should talk about yourself more.
You guys don't want to know about me.
Pardon?
What's
beg to
there? What's
differ.
there to know? I'm just a smart guy. That's it. The smartest. That's it. That's all you kind of really need to know. But now that you speak of the machine, what would you guys use the machine for? If you was to ask the Luminary engine of one thing, what would you ask it?
No, I get real serious. I go, Pardon, did you lose your kid in that machine?
No.
Sounds like you turned the machine. Your kid was wandering around and just fell in the machine.
No.
Fell in your
And he
game
gets
world.
like really serious. He says, "No. I was driving down that road and a car hit us, making that dent in the rail, and my son flew out of the front windshield, falling down a stupendous cliff. Not
into that machine.
Not a first attempt. No, he died.
Did
In
you
the
not
machine.
buckle him up?
No, he wasn't buckled up.
Oh, so you blame yourself.
You see, he like fights something for a second. Then you see like that pale face comes back. So like, what would you guys use the machine for?
we're killing him.
Francis is dead sleep. No cap. He is dead, like face against the glass of the restaurant. Slumped. No cap.
I think I use it to help you get your son back.
What a nice gesture, but that's impossible. So like, can you choose something else?
No, I'm pretty stuck on the son thing.
Well, okay. Does anybody have anything they'd want to use the machine for that doesn't, have to do with my son?
I never stop
No.
locking eyes with. Never stop. Can I roll insight on this man to see if he's lying about this?
Sure.
I'm looking deep into his fucking soul right now. It's just gonna be a flat d20. 17 on the die.
So what are you trying to insight right now?
See if my accusation has some truth that his son got lost in the machine, or
No.
basically his son has something to do with the machine. Something to do, because that's what I'm guessing.
You feel like what happened at that cliff happened, but you do feel like whenever you bring up his son in the machine that like there's like restriction from him that like it's like it's plainly obvious, but it's like he doesn't want you to know.
You die in the machine, you die in real life.
Listen, we have never activated the machine yet, Psalm.
No,
We don't know what it's gonna do. You guys have seen what the machine can do. It made the classroom. That was the first thing that I had to do. I had to make the classroom, okay?
So it
But
has
listen,
been turned
other
on.
than that, it has not been turned on yet.
But your kid activated. And I go to the bathroom.
My child would. He's not even.
Machine,
your
it's your
kid's
fault.
name?
Machine.
What was his name?
Just hear me fart so loud.
His name was Dustin.
Nasty.
Yes.
So
You know, we
mean.
never. What is your name? Like full name? What is your name?
I am Emmanuel Varden.
You're a manual?
Emmanuel Varden.
machine?
A manual for the machine. I love it.
Was he Dustin the machine and it turned on?
Us now, where are we?
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, I just want to go play the
Uh,
game, guys. And I get back in the car.
You see Varden just kind of like takes his plate and he like leaves the booth and goes to like a booth by himself.
Great. Now you made him sad.
After we get back to that machine.
Can you stop pissing off the mad scientist who's about to trap us in a fucking game?
I already signed a contract, okay?
I wanna go sit down. I wanna go sit down next to him, and I'm just.
Does anybody not understand? Like, if I leave, it's because I want to be by myself.
I'm just gonna like put my hand on his arm and just say, "I want to help my sister." I know what it's like to not be able to talk to your loved ones anymore.
Thank you, Sam, for a genuine answer. You see Varden just kind of like eats in silence for
What was
however long.
what was he like?
Justin was smarter than me. Crazy enough, me being the smartest person in the world. It's like he took all the best parts of me and like multiplied it by like pi.
Is that why you killed him?
Bro.
I'm actively typing in the group chat as he's telling his sad story, and I will literally type in the chat.
I didn't kill my son. I don't understand how like you came to that conclusion.
Well, you said he was smarter than you. I guess I thought you got jealous.
Why would I be jealous of my own son?
You know, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Like why would I you guys say the darndest things. You know that? You guys say the darndest things.
I do the haha reaction on the group chat to both their texts.
Oh man. You know, I think I think I'm done eating. I think I'm done eating. There's I don't like the environment. I don't like these sly comments.
I don't like
I
the
don't
chip
like-
you put in my neck to read my brain.
I didn't put anything in anything, bro.
Then how do you know so much?
I'm the smartest man on earth.
I don't believe that.
I know everything. You don't believe me? Ask me anything.
You didn't know not to chase Mira with a fucking helicopter.
That
Three.
was. Oh, okay, yeah, and he just kind of grabs the to-go plate and he heads towards the car.
I'm just gonna lean over to Christo and go, "Oh, we made the genius sad."
Look, I'm gonna find his kid. So obvious. I don't know what he's playing at here.
Different game to us.
Sam's just talking to him normally.
He's in the limo. He's in the limo right now. Francis, like your alarm goes off on your phone. You see the title is "It's Time to Go Back to Class."
He's gonna make his way outside. And, yep, stretch right back across that seat, right in the back.
Lovely. Is everybody in the limo? I believe it's everybody except for Psalm.
Psalm's in there.
One
how
last
did
coffee to go.
Psalm was probably the first.
How did his phone have the alarm to go back to class? Or how was it that it was just his
government-
phone?
Who are you asking?
Whoever will
government.
give me an answer.
The government is the answer to everything. The government. I go back to class. The government.
So after you guys leave Waffle House, you guys are literally down the street from the class. So you guys get there pretty quick, and
Sure.
whoever is the closest to up front in the back would notice like a weird nervous vibe, and Varden like sweating again. You guys exit the limo. He waves off the driver. And once you guys enter into the class, you would notice the layout of it being different than it was the last time that you guys were there. This time, the room is completely void of the desk that you guys had before, and the only thing before you is the luminary engine in the back of the room. You guys would head into the classroom, but you would notice that like Varden holds the door open for you guys, and he kind of just like stands. What is it? He just stands like in the door frame, like as if he doesn't want to go in just yet. And like in the door frame, he just says all right, guys. All you have to do is activate the machine and we'll be gaming in no time.
Oh. Go get Dusty.
Who's Dusty?
Oh, his kid got dusted.
In which you would want, and he kind of looks at you eye to eye, puts his hands on both of your shoulders like this, and he just looks at you like fire in his eyes. He says, "Don't do that again." I'm very serious. I understand it is jokes and everything, but you are talking about my dead son. There's no son in the video game. There's no saving him. This isn't a joke. This is real life. I need you to take this more seriously. You understand?
He talking to you like you his kid or something. Respectfully, of course.
Is he talking to me?
But,
Because I was kicked out.
He's talking to you. He's talking to you.
Oh, because I was fully kicked out and I didn't hear the. But
Yeah, he's talking to you. He's got like hands
Squeezing
on your
on your-
shoulder, fire in his eyes.
Ew. No. As a boxer, I don't fucking let him close to me at all. First, take my stance. I put a fucking hand out. Don't. You sure that was contract? 2. That machine. Sorry about making fun of your kid if it's real, but I just don't trust you. You have given me nothing to trust you. Selecting me randomly, but have nothing. Make me think you're saying other than there's an insane machine here.
What part of I asked you guys if there's anything that you want to know about me, and I answered every question. What part is there for you to not trust me? You think I'm gonna kill you? You think I'm gonna
Yes.
throw gas in here and you guys are gonna wake up in a government facility?
Yes.
Oops, I got you. Time for you to
Yes.
die.
You're going
Have-
to lock us in this room, then lock us in the game, and then we're going to die in the game or live in the
Like
game.
I told you
I don't
guys
know.
day one, if you want to leave, you can leave. We can negotiate you out of your contract. You do not have to be here. But what I will not stand for is all of this weird nonsense and conundrums that you guys have for me. You guys signed up for this. If you
No,
didn't
we
want to be
didn't.
in this class, you had all the opportunity to leave, as I gave you the opportunity yesterday. You don't
Oh,
have
my
to be here.
head. My head is pounding.
Now you're taking yourself too seriously.
Mm.
First of all, you were putting off as a little whack job. Now all of a sudden you serious as some sort of
I
person
said I
who
want
has
you
a
to
dark
take
past.
this serious. I don't have a dark past. I'm just a fatherless son with no son. I'm a sonless father and a fatherless son.
Listen, fatherless child.
Get him,
I'm
Francis.
I'm so sorry. No, my
I
head.
pushed Francis
I
forward.
know. There's no. Oh, damn. Mm-hmm. Hey,
Ew.
hey, look. How about we just start the class so I can get this credit? I want to go home or
Same.
something. All right. 'Cause
Well, Francis, if someone was to speak on your father, I don't think anyone would want to just proceed on with the class.
I mean,
Am I right?
ain't nothing wrong with my daddy here at home. I don't. You want to speak on him? He'll come see you. We all grown. I mean, he like 6'9".
Okay,
We
well,
can
can
see.
we please act like we're all grown? My lovely students, okay?
I'm 18. I get a pass. I can't speak for everybody else. I'm drunk. I mean, hangover. I don't drink that much. Yeah.
And he kind of just like walks off towards the front of the machine. He just kind of sits there, hands crossed on his head. He says, "Can't believe I did this. Of all the people I could have chose, I chose them."
Well, I did, but
Dan the man, I could never be upset with you.
cool. So
I can
we
say
go in
that right now.
because I'm being paid a game, not this weird therapy.
Everyone needs therapy.
No,
I don't. I do not.
Is Danny a red
I'm
pill?
fine.
Therapies for bitches.
I don't need therapy. I exercise.
I don't need therapy.
I go to
You
the
see,
gym.
you see this, you see this white button in like the middle of the machine, and like, he says, if you guys want a game, then all I have to do is push this button right here. And like his hand like shakes terribly, and then he pushes the button.
You
And
shaking
then
like a stripper right now.
out from the floor rises this pedestal. It has this like big red button on it. Varden starts whispering to himself. He starts like pacing back and forth, and he kind of like shakes it off. Does anyone want to take the honors? All you gotta do is push this big red button.
We're all like there in the middle, like big
You know
button.
what? You know what? How about everybody? Everybody can come on up. You all of you guys can push the button. Do you guys like circle up, or do you guys like huddle in front of the button, or like what's the formation like?
I would say he would try to have maybe anybody who's willing help hold him up, Francis. Help hold him up. You know what I'm saying? He try to have his arm around somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
What's up, Christian?
Can I watch him just time where try to? I don't know. I want to. I don't need a. It's just obvious, blatantly obvious. I don't know.
Yeah, like it's blatantly obvious. Like Varden's acting weird.
Somebody hit the button.
I don't
Everybody
push.
can notice that he's acting weird.
I
You-
get
you
out
can-
of
you can-
Danny's
you can,
way.
You could everybody can notice that like he's been acting weird all day today.
Hey, I walk up after Danny's about gonna get your son, and then just like hand goes straight.
Stop pissing off the mad scientists in control of the game.
Wait,
I don't
Um,
think he's in control of the
so-
game. I think it's AI. Also, I think the AI may be his son.
You guys push the button, and quite literally, this instantly happens. Hold on, did I? Okay, cool. Once you guys push the button, what you guys notice is what looks like a literal black hole opens up right in the middle of the classroom. And I maybe. Yes. Okay, cool. Sorry. So what looks like a literal black hole opens up right in the middle of the room. And instantly, the gravity in this room starts to mess about. Some people are floating, some people are getting weighed down, and all of you are like pushed back to the back of the room. Varden kind of just was still stood there. Might have had some kind of like Michael Jackson contraption where he was able to stay still. But you see, he's like pushed back, but like he's not, like he's foot stuck in the ground type thing. And for the first time, you guys would actually hear the luminary engine. It would actually start making noise. You notice that like it starts to rattle, and you hear cracks, you hear gears turning, you hear twisting and turning. And then you actually see the black hole turns this pale white, and the light from it blinds everyone in the room. It's probably I can scratch that. I don't even know how to really put that in words, but you guys basically got solar flared. And after the light kind of dials down, whenever you open your eyes, in front of you, you would see that white black hole is still there. It's shining, but nowhere near as much as it was before. Some of you guys, Francis, you are fully awake. You just got smacked into a wall from like 30 feet away. You are awake, brother. Like you're here. Like what a lovely wake up call. You guys are still like pinned to the wall simply from how the gravity is being messed with in just this here room. You hear like echoes of things going on outside, but what you see in front of you is you see these 5 intricately designed pods in front of you. They're like they each resemble like this sleek futuristic pod. They're cylindrical in shape. They got like this smooth metallic exterior with these like white RGBs that kind of light up the inside of it, and it kind of matches the light of the luminary engine. And Varden's face looks like he's in absolute like despair, and he puts his hands up and he says, "It worked. I'm a pure gene." And he doesn't even get to finish the sentence because you would see a bolt of electricity. It spouts out from the machine. Something's wrong. You see parts of the machine actually starts falling out. Oil and liquids, they start to spurt out. And then Varden would say, "Huh? Wait." Genuine confusion on his face, and he starts meticulously, he kind of scoots over to the machine as if he knew that the gravity situation was going to be kind of weird. You guys are still like pinned to the wall, but he's able to go over to the machine and he's trying to fix it before things get worse. You see, he's just going at it. Like there's wind blowing. You guys are pinned to the wall. These machines are currently in front of you. And you see lightning bolt. You see a part of the machine over on the right fully explodes in this weird puff of black smoke. And you see Varden is meticulously trying to fix it. And another big like gravity blast from that white black hole kind of pulses out again, smacks Varden into the machine, and you see he kind of blacks out for a moment. And you see him come back, and he actually just stops messing with the machine. And he looks back at you guys, fear in his eyes, and you see he pulls this kill switch out of his pocket. And this big button, he flips it, and above you guys in the ceiling, you see these beefy mechanical hands come out from the ceiling, and they grab each and every one of you, and they stuff you inside of the machines. And the doors to the machines close. You hear some kind of locking mechanism, and you guys are all like facing Varden, and before something happens, Varden says this to you guys. He simply says, "I'm sorry that I put you all through this. And you see he just smiles, and he kind of just mouths the word Dustin. And as he says that last thing, all you see is like a frame by frame advancing image of a man as the entire luminary engine explodes. And this advancing image is of a man being disintegrated right in front of you guys. Then the world as you knew it kind of goes black. Simply put, the news the next day would describe this as the largest unknown explosion in American history. No source, no survivors, and no explanation from anyone. The explosion from the luminary engine would be compared to that of about a 1 megaton bomb. Everything within about 1.5 mile radius, like a helicopter is kind of flying over where this happened. Everything within, I'd say, about 1.5 mile radius of the classroom is destroyed. And everything that was close to that range is in shambles. One of the biggest craters, one of the biggest impacts, one of the biggest mishaps that has happened. But as you guys know, the story of you guys as college characters not over. It's just beginning. As you guys regain consciousness. After the machine is activated, you guys awake in one of my favorite kind of rooms. You open your eyes like that weird like TV thing. You kind of open your eyes. Yeah, the TV things, and you open your eyes and you see a white room. You guys are in your real bodies. It's this vast space of just white, and it's centered upon you. You don't see anyone. You just see yourselves. And you kind of look down at yourselves and you notice you're like uncomfortable. Something is wrong. Whenever you guys decide to move, it's as if on the sides of you, you see like reflections of yourselves, and they're moving as well, but not with you, but on their own accord. The reflection on your right might be further up. Your left one might be actually behind you, but with every step, it echoes everywhere around you. You guys, how are you feeling in this moment?
Confused.
You are of yourself right now. You are of sound and body and mind.
Francis is in a full panic. He in. How did I even end up here? Hold on. Oh, he pacing back and forth. Yeah.
Francis, you see no one but yourself in these reflections.
This is terrible. This.
And
Oh man.
how are the reflections?
Some for some, the one on the right is ahead or it's behind you. Like they're both moving of their own accord forward, though. These are mere copies of you, but they're walking forward at different speeds and different distances.
They're walking towards us.
Forward.
Wait,
Can I
away
talk?
from us.
Of course. What do you say?
Danny's going to say status window. 'Cause this is supposed to be a game, isn't it? I've just been
Nothing
isekai. Damn it.
Nothing happens.
I wanna literally like
madman.
pinch myself.
Fucking crazy Varden can't even isekai me
You
properly.
pinch yourself. You pinch yourself.
Does it hurt?
Of course.
Touch the
Guys,
walls.
I don't think this is the game.
There isn't like walls,
Oh,
but I understand when I say like reflections, but like they are reflections of you. But like if you were to try to move to the side, like this space is like centered upon you. So like the distance between you and the mirror, you on the left and the right, that distance wouldn't change because like if you move around, you feel like the world around you is centered upon where you currently are.
I touch everything. I want to get stuck in another.
I was going to
The
say
only
there's no
thing there,
doors.
the only
to
thing
close,
there
are
is to touch yourself. The only
Huh.
thing to touch is yourself.
Excuse me?
That or the
Word?
floor.
Well, there's
That
nothing
or
else
the
to do here.
floor. That or the floor. After
Damn,
a
you
while,
just
you
sit
guys
down.
would kind of notice that you're kind of being beckoned forward. You guys would kind of walk a while and like approaching like the top of a hill. A single wooden door comes into sight vertically. But the players, you guys would notice that you aren't moving up like a kind of hill, but it like comes into sight as if you are walking up a hill, but you're just walking horizontally. As you guys get close to the door, like walking through a portal, whenever you guys get close to the door, the other players, you guys, would meet each other lined up horizontally in front of this door. You guys see each other. You guys are reunited. Does anybody want to do anything?
Can I try to touch whoever's next to me?
Who? Christo's next to you. You touch him. Mira just
I want
touched
to slap Christo.
you.
Same.
You got
Told you
slapped.
not to piss off the mad
Damn.
scientist.
Like I just start putting up blocks. Oh fuck! Jeez. Start weaving.
Francis is screaming frantically.
Francis, just slap me. That's the worst thing to do. You can slap me.
And before you guys get to finish your lovely reunion,
Strong.
that door will swing open on its own accord.
Oh,
And inside of the door, all you will see is black.
oh.
I shut the
Dustin.
door.
Like
I
I say,
shut the
Dustin.
door.
We shut the door and we saw the riddle.
You know what? You shut the door and you guys have finished the campaign. You guys win. You guys win. Session's
Yes,
over.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No,
It
no,
says
no.
you win in big letters.
The door does not move. Past the door, all you see is nothing but pure black. I will give you guys quite literally one more thing to do before you guys are sucked into this door.
I don't see a good
Nah,
time.
Well,
Door.
I
fuck it, I'm
choose-
going through.
I choose not to be.
Francis, I was gonna say Francis for going through the door. He think it's a way home. I'm going home.
I ain't staying in this blank
Just-
space.
No other way. We're just going.
So yeah, you guys approach the door and you are sucked through the door, but you notice that you guys aren't sucked through the door.
Suck through the.
Your souls of each of you are
Oh,
brought into this dark expanse.
they're
And
literally.
the last
sucking
thing
the
that
soul.
you see, the last thing that you see is the bodies of you guys that you guys left are just all waving at you goodbye.
Dang.
Our bodies
That door's got.
wave?
Who's in there?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
And
There's
the
somebody
door-
still in there.
I am
The
freaking
door-
out.
Slam shut.
No,
Dustin took my body.
Dustin.
And now, all you guys have left is black expanse. That's all you have in front of you. For a while, you guys are just floating around. Just the souls of you guys. But when you look down at yourselves, you guys feel like you guys are now more comfortable. You feel like you guys are the form that you're supposed to be. Some people look very different than they did in whatever those bodies was you was just in. It's very weird, but you're in this astral form. But as you guys are floating around, you actually begin moving, not of your own accord. You start plummeting through this dark expanse, and you meet resistance, and you hear this reverberation so loud, everyone can hear it. But you guys are kind of together flying, and you guys fly back, and you plummet through what seems to be like a barrier between dimensions. You hit it again. Your souls keep flying into it with this force that like reverberates this barrier, whatever this is, it's everywhere. And then you feel and you hear and you notice a crack. Each of you flying into this crack one more time, and you break it. This crack shatters like glass in front of you, and behind it is nothing but space. Something very more familiar to you guys, but still, you guys are in fucking space right now. And then you guys start flying through. You start flying at speeds unknown to anyone. Classic D&D stuff. You begin to gain a form of means by some kind of energy like rejuvenation. You slowly see like parts of you are being attached, reattached through what seems to be just the energy around you. And in the distance, you guys will see floating in space like Zathura, if you guys, and if anyone's seen the movie, this house-like structure floating in space. And you guys are flying right towards it. You really don't have any control on what's going on, but you fly right through it. And as you fly through this house, this is like, as I explain this is like a split second as this happens. You see a man in this house. You can't really tell. Was he like sitting? Was he standing? I'm a fair person. I'm a fair person. Give me a luck check. No, Dustin. Dustin is dead. Dustin is dead.
That's Dustin.
Where's
Dustin is
Dustin?
dead.
Oh,
In the
that one.
afterlife.
That one.
Dustin is in the afterlife. 10, 1, 6, 12.
Damn, we didn't do
10,
good at
7,
all.
1, 6, 12.
Terrible. Ejectocito, cuz. Oh yeah.
Bromeo, you are the only one that notices this man, you get like another split second look at him. You see this man. You don't know really if he was like sitting or standing. This is all in like split seconds. But all of you notice this intense aura about him. But what you notice, Bromeo, and you kind of share this vision with everyone else on that 12, all you really notice is like this blurred figure and white hair before you continue flying on. You guys are flying through space once again, and you notice restrictions once again, but you're flying too fast for anything to really hold you back. God damn it, I didn't put it on loop. You're flying too fast for anything to really hold you back. You break through the barrier of a dimension once again. You're flying through different planes. You're flying through domains. You're flying through anything and everything to get to your destination. And you guys kind of feel that aura of that individual once again. Not as if he's behind you, but you just feel as if he's there. You guys continue flying, and you break through one more plane into space one more time. And you guys see a singular planet in this expanse of what seems like a solar system. And you continue flying towards it. You guys start flying through the spheres, the exos, the thermos, the mesos, strato, the tropo. And then you see that you're flying past continents, oceans, countries, and then you feel that you're starting to heat up. And then a inferno kind of sets ablaze on each of you guys' bodies. And you start flying, falling past country after country, cities, towns. And then you see this small village. And then milliseconds later, an ungodly, crunchy impact, followed by unconsciousness. And with that, that will end this session for this week. We will start off next session.
Fully knew it.
Start off next session with wherever you guys are. We definitely have time to, kind of sit back and do a little bit of talking. I underestimated how long this would take. I'm kind of proud of myself. I can say, pat on the back for myself. I didn't expect for this to end at 9:45. So guys, how are you feeling now about the session?
How long did you expect it?
I expected this to go up till maybe I thought it would take up to 10:30.
I think you had an insanely
I underestimated exactly what you said, how the pacing would have went for this session. But we have time for gems.
You're my gem.
I thought this would have ended. Yeah, man. I can say definitely for this one, momentous damage control was handled. Momentous damage control. Yeah. Man, I just want to say, I do apologize once again for the first session. It did not go kind of the way that I wanted, but I kind of took the reins this session, fixed a lot of the things that, some of the what is it? Fuck, what was it called? I forgot what it's called. Oh my God. Whatever the nice criticism that was given to me, I took a lot of that into consideration. Constructive criticism that was given to me, I took a lot of that into consideration and put together this session and the plans for Act 1 of this here campaign. You guys are in the open door. We are no longer in school days. We are now in the open door. I just kind of want to go around and, you know, throw gems to everybody. I want to say thank you to everybody for choosing a different option, you know, choosing to respond and react to things in a different way rather than just saying, okay, Josiah wants us to go a certain way, but my character doesn't want to, and I'm perfectly like that's great. That's D&D. I love it. I appreciate it from you guys. Psalm, you did a great job this session. Francis, you did a great job this session. Mr. Drunk Man, Mira, you did a great job this session. Dan the Man, you did a great job this session. And Christo, you also did a great job this session. I feel like the role play that you guys gave me will help out a lot in the future. And I appreciate what it is that you guys helped me create, because now you guys may have a different outlook on things for things that are to come. I'll go around. I'll start top of the list. We get to do gems. What you got?
Starting off with a rhinestone. How dare you kill Barton? That was my favorite character. 2 sessions in, gone. Great session, though. Great session. It was super fun. That was so fun. Just everybody's roleplay. Dan the Man. I love Dan the Man. So are we still our people? We're the same, like, personalities?
You are now your characters. So what I was trying to kind of convey to you guys were that you were your fantasy characters in your real bodies. Like the soul of your fantasy characters was in your real life body.
Okay,
that's why I said you guys kind of felt uncomfortable. Something was wrong. And when you guys got into the expanse and your souls were separated from those bodies, you felt like you were back to yourself.
Oh, okay, so our, like, human souls are gonna be in our fantasy characters' bodies.
No, your fantasy character souls is in your fantasy characters' bodies.
Wait.
Your human soul is in your human body.
Wait, I'm confused.
So think of it like this. You went into the white space and your fantasy character's soul was in your real life body because there had to be a passing off.
Oh, wait, so we were playing as our fantasy characters in our real bodies?
No.
I'm so confused.
Basically, it's like part of our consciousness has gone into this game world, which has become the fantasy characters. So essentially, it's like a small chunk of our personalities have gone into this other world and basically then almost like rebuilt themselves into a different personality, essentially.
This isn't an isekai.
I mean, it is.
No, I was just confused about why we were being waved.
You guys aren't dead. Y'all not dead. Y'all aren't dead.
Isekai'd.
Yeah, I know we're not dead because something took over our
I thought
bodies.
Isekai, you had to die, like get hit by a truck, and then you wake up in a new world.
Nope. No. Isekai's just being sent to another world. You can also be summoned.
Be summoned, yeah. A lot of hentai's about that.
I wouldn't say that you guys are in a new world though, because you guys are just like your fantasy characters are there, like your human character. Yeah, you guys are kind of isekai. Kinda. Yeah, kinda.
Because it's like technically SAO is counted as an isekai.
Oh, you guys are isekai.
So
yeah,
we
you're
don't.
isekai.
So our fantasy characters don't know about like our real life characters at all.
They seen you. They seen you waving goodbye.
Wait, why were our
you
real
guys
life
can commit
characters
that to
waving at the
memory.
Fantasy? Why were our real life characters waving at the fantasy characters?
Bodies got hijacked.
Regardless, that's my gems. That's my gems.
Francis, or should I call you Freeze now?
Mister. Now let me stop. Yeah, man. Gems. Shout out to
I
the
will
people
say,
that-
did you
shout out to the
did you
jokes
catch
on that.
the Easter egg? Did you catch the Easter egg?
Depends when it was said. So if I gotta say that means I missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. Okay.
But them insulting that kid's legacy, poor kid. You know, it takes those
Rhinestone to
kids,
all of you, man. Rhinestone to all of you.
no,
assholes.
You set the kid up flying out the damn windshield. That's on you.
And then
You know
called
what
him
I'm
the
saying? Johnny didn't do shit.
smartest.
You know what I'm saying? That's tough.
Listen, man, Varden lost his
Uh,
son, man.
Hey,
You know?
Varden can wear his shirt. I don't care.
Another gym. Varden pressing Crystal. Yeah. I'm giving that a gym too. Crystal got pressed.
That made me so mad.
cheek.
Never let a man touch me.
I can't believe-
let me see. I think I stopped there.
Okay.
I think I stopped there.
Well, Priyanka, you said you wanted a nice, fun session. What you got to say? Was this fun?
I got a nice, fun session with a lot of questions afterwards. Thank you so much. Because now I don't know anything anymore. I thought we were in school, and now we're not. What is that?
Next session for to be quick.
I had a lot of fun. I don't know. Just answer our questions. Where are we? What are we doing? Why?
Next session,
Why
You are
we
now
just
your fantasy
follow?
characters.
Why are we just following? What setting are
Because-
we in?
The open door.
I think that's dope. I think it's dope concept.
The open door.
I think it's dope concept.
See, you keep saying open door. I don't know what that means.
It's
That's the
what
name
I
of the
named the game. It's a
the name of
play
the
on
game.
words because we got stuck on the closed door.
And yeah, we never closed that door.
Open.
Now it's just open, and now our bodies are gonna follow us, like our
Now-
real life bodies.
Dustin can walk
And they're
out while
gonna
we're
go to.
trapped.
They're gonna go
Dustin
into
is
different
dead.
dimensions.
I
You
promise
say
you,
that.
the child is dead.
Promises, promises.
There will be no plot point. There will be no saving Dustin. That child
You
is
say that
dead.
now.
You're a
Y'all gotta
liar.
let that man. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta let that man rest in peace.
You're a
Y'all gotta let
liar.
the kid rest
He
in peace.
says-
Last session, Dustin rises. The beat.
Dustin,
Listen. I promise there will be no
Listen.
Dustin.
I'm done.
that kid
Dustin's
is a
the
car
Kid is
seat
dead.
villain.
at the bottom of a ravine. Respectfully.
His brain
That-
was
that-
saved.
That
No,
kid
no.
is dead, bro.
His brain is
Nah.
a milkshake.
I don't believe you.
Literally.
He was cloned.
He could have been. I mean, if the Luminary engine can affect real life, who's to say that he didn't like type in Dustin's like personality and memories?
That was the first time that it's actually been like activated to create something of that magnitude.
Don't know
You
that.
said that it created the classroom.
Yeah, you said it
Yeah,
made the
that's
classroom.
that's nothing. That's nothing. It's a classroom.
How is that? nothing?
That's not
Yeah, but
nothing.
who's
That's
to say-
nothing. It's a
yeah,
I
classroom.
understand what he means because, as in, a classroom is like
Yeah,
a
I had to
pre-existing
make
thing,
I had to make
like,
a crazy fucking classroom for you guys to walk into anyway. But like a whole fucking world, whole video game, like yeah.
But and again, you can feed the machine tons of information about a classroom, and it can just replicate that like easily, like a 3D
Right.
printer would. It's not
Yep.
complicated in the fact that the machine doesn't have to do its own thinking. So I
Yeah,
can
think about
understand
it,
it in
like-
that sort of way.
The machine basically just created an entirely new reality and everything that comes with that.
So it can't make Dustin.
Man, Dustin.
But-
I mean,
Yeah,
shit. It probably can now. but no one knew if it could do that. No one knew. That was the
No.
first time it's ever been activated.
I think
So it couldn't make
He
Dustin, but
exists.
Dustin could have walked into it, is what I'm hearing.
that's what
Why
I'm
you
hearing.
gonna walk into
No.
something he dead as
Listen,
shit?
if Dustin is alive, his dad's dead. So that's just even more sadness.
I think
No,
we're
see,
dealing
Oh,
when
with.
that's the
he-
other
when
thing. I
Dustin-
don't think
the-
Varden's dead.
You
Oh,
saw
of
him
course
get
not.
disintegrated.
BBEG.
Did he
No,
though?
See, if Dustin was created, then Dustin can then make his dad, and they can just start back over.
Exactly. Done.
The loop-
Perfect. I
That
can't
was
believe we got
crazy.
the soul
We
sucked
win
out
the-
of us and we blacked out.
We win the campaign again.
We
Y'all
win.
crazy.
We win D&D.
Hey,
Y'all are crazy. What else you got for us, Mira?
You're just
Or should I
salty that
say-
we won?
What should I say? What should I say? How do I say your character's name? Is it moving?
moving. She's losing it.
I named my pet cow Mutin. Okay, so like, please, in a different campaign.
Oh yeah, in the campaign that we play at UTA, the college.
With my friends. I straight up named my cow Mutin. Like Putin and Putin.
What?
Like
What?
Lord,
That's a
you have any
gem.
other gems for us? Moving.
DP's reactions is a gem.
Bro,
All of 'em. A lot of hentai
no,
like that.
that's it. I would love to end on this note that has everyone perplexed.
Lovely. Romeo, my favorite character.
Wow.
I'm a
Favorite
fucker.
is
What you,
it.
what you got for us? Yes, I have favorites already.
Of course.
How? You ain't met Romeo yet. Respectfully. But go
You
ahead,
keep changing your character.
What is it?
Dang.
Freeze was a monk. What is he now?
A monk.
No, he's not a monk.
What are you talking about?
He's not a monk.
He's literally a monk.
I don't remember the whole character's name.
When was he not a monk?
Bro, look at him right now, bro.
He's a monk. Am I tripping?
I'm tripping. I don't know. What's up, Romeo?
What the-
Well, starting as always, just everybody's role play, very fun. We finally sort of started seeing character personality right as we stopped playing those characters. The seemingly sweet Christo absolutely violating Varden just because he found out he lost his kid, so he just went full attack mode on this poor man. And I don't even like the
Rhinestone.
man very much.
Rhinestone.
But
I have a
still.
rebuttal in a minute.
Rhinestone.
It's just again. Just you seemed so nice at first, and then you absolutely went in on this man because you found out his son died. No other reason. Like he's sketchy, I get it, but just unreal. D just being drunk the whole time / hungover. Very fun. Also, fully imagining you're 18, not supposed to be drinking, fully wankered the whole night. Like, just absolutely. And yeah, obviously not happened yet, but something to look forward to. Fantasy characters. More
Hey, man.
personalities.
No,
On top of that,
that's-
it's about to get critical.
I was about to say, yeah,
I will say for the fantasy characters, we are beginning Act 1. I like that Christian kind of gives you guys a little bit of what to expect for Act 1. Level 1 to 4 range for Act 1, and then you'll be headed elsewhere. Let's just kind of keep that in mind. But you guys got some stuff to do. You got some business to handle. Absolutely, some business to handle.
Oh, yeah.
You guys developed a lot of character personality for your real life characters. Now it's time to start all over again.
I mean, not really, because like if it took some parts from your character, it could take like some of the best or some of the worst parts. That's how I'm looking.
These
at it.
are new people. void of any comparison to your real life characters. Two completely different people.
Oh,
But
Like
have
they
a
may
part
be
in us.
like your characters, but they are completely separated.
But
That's
they're
what
a part of us, right? They have a
That's what
part
I'm
of us
saying.
with
You said it took like a piece of the soul, like a little bit of the soul.
No, so what happened was, think about it like this. Think about it like this. Think about it like this.
I mean, I get it. You don't gotta
no,
really
no,
explain
think-
it. I
think-
understand.
no, I'm just
Yeah,
saying. Think of the machine. Think of the machine like the Animus.
no
Yeah.
idea what that is.
Oh, okay. Assassin's
Think-
Creed.
so the
Desmond.
Assassin's Creed, you
Oh.
entered it, and you are reliving the memories of the person that you are like was like your ancestor or something like that. Think of it like that. This is the human characters. You're like reliving the story of the fantasy characters, but from the beginning.
Why have the soul stalking part then?
The soul, because there had to be that disconnect between the human characters and the fantasy characters. It was like a theatrical disconnect. It was like a flavorful disconnect.
I get it, but then it's some extra. But
because
I get it.
in Assassin's Creed, Desmond can walk around in the Animus, like there was like during the cutscenes, he's like
Yeah.
walking in the white space,
Right.
and then he like switches over to Ezio.
Right.
Yeah,
The soul's just acting as that connecting point, essentially. So, like,
But-
basically, think of it as literally like you playing on your Xbox or PlayStation, whatever. The soul is the literal controller that you're using to control the character, essentially. It's just the connection between the two.
Guys, best
Oh.
explanation. We're playing D&D. That's all you gotta understand. Don't make it
We
hard.
are playing D&D.
Don't make it difficult.
Christo, what's your gems, Mr. Mean Man?
Mr. Let me do my rebuttals. Okay, first of all,
Okay, what's your rebuttals?
to nonsense from Danny just now. Me going in on Varden, I don't know this man from, I don't know, a fly on a fruit. I don't fucking know him from anything.
A can of
Okay.
paint?
Whatever.
yeah.
Point is, I don't know this man. He knows everything about me and us. We have nothing on him. He can say, "Oh, I'm answering truthfully," all he fucking wants. I have no prior experience of him being honest. It's literally, I have one experience with the man, and it's an insane experience. So nothing that he says is true to me. It doesn't matter if it is true. I have no basis of truth for him. So fuck him. And I can make fun of him all I want. It doesn't matter. He can cry all he wants. He's a good actor, probably. He's so smart.
He's dead.
Good. I mean, more than likely he's a BBEG. So is his son. But
Dustin is dead.
Dustin is
Mm.
Yeah, let them
dust.
be gone. Because
Dustin is
they're not
dust.
even connected to the.
Right.
You know what?
Hey, how much
You know what
story
I'm
do you
saying?
know, DP?
So-
Why do you know so much story? You need to calm down. All right.
No, I'm
DP don't know nothing.
Don't be
DP's just
telling
on my
him.
side.
Don't be telling
The
him shit.
side of Dustin is dead.
I'm literally saying, like what y'all just said, right? It's the soul is the controller out of all that, out of two different people. If
Playing
that's the
D&D.
case,
Yeah.
if that's the case, Bovis don't know who the hell know Professor. You know, what I'm
Right.
saying?
Bovis has no clue. Yeah. Bovis lives in this world. So, anyways, being pressed by Varden was crazy. That motherfucker can be mean to me all he wants. I still don't believe. Just
that
still
was him
don't.
being mean. That was him standing up for himself because you was bullying him for the past 2 hours.
Right. Or it could be him trying to convince me that he's so sad. Because I haven't been believing him for the past 2 hours. For the past 24 hours, really. But, anyways, my gems. Sorry that Christo was so mean, but Christo is extremely cynical and also extremely skeptical.
I love it.
So he's going to
I love
ask
it.
questions. He's just me. So he's gonna
I
ask
love it.
questions. He's gonna think deeply. He's gonna think critically, and he's going to make sure that nobody makes fucking fool. because not especially this random ass motherfucker with a fake ass son who never died. Anyways, Gem, Josiah, you are the gem. Holy shit. Yeah, I did give Josiah constructive criticism. Of course I did. Because I freaking love him so much. You took that shit and ran with it, man. That pacing was insane. You not giving us options for shit? Insane. Like, get on the fucking bus. You know, we're gonna go to Waffle House, blah, blah, blah. Giving us 0 chances for rebuttals and just forcing us to roleplay was amazing. Because you weren't forcing us. We wanted to talk to Varden. We wanted to. I wanted to make fun of him, but other people wanted to know his backstory. I like that Psalm was very interested in the backstory and actually cared and saw a man worried, and then got up and went to go sit down with him, and he was like, I'm trying to be lonely, and then, you know, us texting on the fucking Discord like, fuck this guy. Oh Dusty, doesn't know how to buckle himself in. Still needs a high chair, small kid ass. But then because I saw, I saw the timing. I kind of saw everything in your head the way. Down to the second. So good. He got us back. He got us in the game. Did not expect Varden to die at all. I was like, Varden has a crazy ass ulterior motive and wants to fuck us all, and was like, ha, you fell for it, bitches. You're in my world now. I'm gonna torture your asses. He's dead? I love it. It was crazy. I still think he's somewhere. Time somebody's electrocuted near a fucking like AI or
Not
something.
electrocuted.
Whatever, lightning bolt.
Disintegrated.
Electrocuted to max, you know, he put it past 11.
What about
His
his
soul has to
soul?
go
though?
somewhere.
Exactly.
What about his fantasy character soul?
Exactly.
though?
Now that
Like ours.
we've made souls canonical, he had a soul. His soul had to
But-
go somewhere. All of our
Varden-
souls went to somewhere at the same time.
Hey, Varden didn't go into a machine.
You don't know that.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
How
Varden
do we know
didn't
that?
go into
For
a machine.
sure.
We don't know that because
we saw him
bro, a lightning bolt, a fucking piece of electricity has a connection in the real world. It connects to the ground, it connects to the sky. We know this for a fact.
Hey,
So
he got a point.
So Josiah could
He has a
run.
point.
Josiah could run anywhere he wants with this, truly, and I'm excited because
He does have a point.
I don't know, because I don't know if Josiah wants to be honest and say, "Oh yeah, he's been dead since the fuckers thought I was pulling your leg the whole time, her," or he could be like, "Varden's real, bitch. Varden's alive," and just like completely fuck us, like the Harbin thing you guys didn't see coming, you know?
What if Varden was never real? No, what if the AI has been running the whole time and the AI
Exactly.
created Varden?
See,
And Varden is a prop created by this machine to lure us into it.
I
I
didn't
It
want to.
feeds off of
I didn't want to
souls.
speak that deeply because I would have seemed
Francis
insane.
can debunk that theory.
No, I was just.
Why are we-
Francis can debunk that
Why
theory
are we letting things out of the no?
because of his
I was just-
backstory. Because of his backstory.
How do we know Francis
He's
is an
Dustin.
AI? Francis is Dustin.
Oh my.
Oh my God, this is
Oh my
crazy.
God. No, he just so happened to have something that ties into things, so I just gave him information.
It could
know?
be. It could be
He's-
a
he's
lie.
not-
Dude, I've lied
Like,
to
if
y'all
Varden,
so
if
many
Varden
times.
was like a country scientist, I would have gave stuff to Dan the man.
This is why.
Listen,
This is why no comment. Let him run with it.
I've
No
I've
comment.
lied to all of you so many times in the Pride campaign. Blatant lies, and then fucked you over. Not even 3 or 4 sessions later. I don't believe a word you say. But
Oh.
I love it because that's what's gonna make
Yeah.
me keep playing because I want to know if I'm right, and if I'm wrong, I'm just gonna eat. You know, I'll
I
eat
guess
dirt.
you'll never know.
I will never
I
know
mean-
until the end.
I was going to say, you've seen how I run campaigns. I'll just let you say and think whatever you like. I'm not going to correct you or ever change
I
anything.
like to add
What you
suspense.
believe is what you believe.
I like to add suspense to it.
I'm
Same as you
worried.
all didn't blooming trust Jack, but you
Fuck
know,
Jack.
He still was untrustworthy.
He
See?
wasn't.
Why would he jump past us, grab the jewelry, and be like, "Oh, this is mine"?
You've,
Because he
put
was
it in his
told
pocket.
to.
you've been a player longer than a DM. You know exactly what I'm
I
feeling
know,
right now.
That was sketch as hell. That was sketch as hell.
See?
I know, but
That's
for him
why
it
Varden
wasn't, 'cause
sketch
it
as
was literally
hell.
something he was told to do.
Fuck
He was told,
Varden.
don't trust adventurers. And they literally told you as well. The first lot of adventurers they hired backstabbed them.
Last thing Christo or Bovis will say, let Varden wear Dustin's shirt.
That's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Put them dates
Well,
on the back.
Peoples, we are 11 minutes past scheduled broadcasting.
Yeah.
You guys have a great one. I'll see you Sunday. Can't wait to see you guys as gods. Hell yeah.
Fuck. I wanted to put it in the start playing, but DM me for Essential Legend.
Okay. So a luck blade.
God damn it. No. Bye.
Please. See it.